I was self-sent to Coventry to SW40 where I met a human man responsible for giving robots movie life. Most famous of all his creations is IG-88.
Bill Hargreaves, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much, yes.
Good, welcome to Coventry. Welcome
Could
to
be,
my,
yes, quite a glamorous studio, yeah.
I mean, you've seen some studios.
Very nice. Not as glamorous as this, I haven't.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank
you
go.
very much. Now, am I right in saying that pre-movie work, that you had a fencing and gardening company?
I did, yeah.
So how do you go from fencing and gardening to building robots?
By accident, really.
Okay, explain.
You go in and you're a nosy kid and you say, I can do that better than that. And people say, go on then, have a go. And they go, oh, you can do that better than that. Carry on.
To get your first role, you know, what do you do? Are you cold calling film companies or?
I went in to visit my brother-in-law in Pinewood Studios and happened to meet some nice people. I met Harry Lang, and then you get another name. Oh, why don't you ring Dave Jordan? Oh, who's Dave Jordan? Oh, he's prop master on Alien. Oh, all right. Well, in fact, why don't you just pop over and see him? Went over and saw him, and he said, what have you done before? I said, put up a lot of fences and done a lot of... And he went, oh, all right. Do you fancy doing this? I said, yeah. So I started as one of the prop makers on Alien. I just thought it was great fun. And he said, I'm going to ring a mate of mine, Frank Bruton. He says, prop master on Star Wars. He said, do you fancy that? I said, yeah, that'd be good.
And this was for The Empire Strikes Back?
This was for Empire Strikes
Star
Back.
Wars was already a thing that...
Well, yes, it had already been done. But
yeah.
When I was on Alien, they wanted to see an alien brain. So Dave and myself said, what should we do? And we decided a lot of condoms full of maggots would be the thing.
Okay.
Like you would.
So you raided your personal collection?
Well, yes, and there was more than enough.
Maggots or condoms?
Maggots, yes. We went to the local chemist, 100 condoms or 200 condoms. And it was the young girl went, just a moment, and ran out the back to get the manager. And he went, can I help you? We said, yeah, how many condoms you got? He went, well, I've got all this stuff. He said, we'll take all of them.
What was he thinking? And
Dave wouldn't tell him what it's for. So he said, no. You know, what are you using all these condoms for? He said, what do you use them for? So the guy went, oh, right, okay. And he said, oh, well, while I'm here, how much KY jelly you got? Because you put them in KY jelly and they quite like that. It's quite warm. So we built this big alien brain in the whole alien head.
Wow.
Never used, though.
Never
They decided
used.
they didn't want to use it in the end.
But I suppose that's something you maybe get used to over time. You put this effort into work and then it's not
Absolutely,
used. I mean, it must feel horrible, but you probably become quite thick-skinned.
Yeah, you become immune to it. The first couple of times you think, oh, I've put all that effort into that. But no, after a while you go, oh, it's not needed for the film, that's fine.
At the same time, you're immortalised because, of course, the ones that do make the cut. So IG-88, of course, is legendary. And the probe droid.
I need little bits on the probe droid, but it's quite nice to be associated with it. And there's a nice picture of me with it, which is quite nice.
How long did IG-88 take to build?
About 4 weeks, about a month. But so I explained to people, you'll be doing something, someone will come in and go, Bill, we need this, that, and you go, oh, and you go and do something else for a little while, and then go back to it.
Are you still building robots?
No.
No, not even as a hobby?
No, I probably will start a bit more just to amuse the grandkids, I think. But,
Yeah, it beats Lego.
It's a lot better than Lego. Lego's far too complicated.
Yeah, man.
Droids are good.
Have you ever considered bringing together your gardening and fencing experience with your robot making skills? Perhaps a fence that combats thieves?
Yeah, it might be something worth thinking about. Yeah, might be something worth thinking about. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it, but there you go.
You and me, Dragon's Den, baby.
You never know. Well, I think we could do well there. Yeah.
It was nice to hear about Bill's time scavenging in chemists for condoms like a horny Jawa, but I wondered whether he felt green screen and special effects had affected his craft, as well as condom sales.
It did a bit, but it never really bothered me, to be honest. I was always working, I was always doing something. The people it's bad for are the artists, really. It makes their acting harder. If they've actually got things, they go, oh, yeah, I can see what that is. So it's a lot better to build it if you can. But that's an old boy talking from the old days.
Hey, but are you pleased to see that with the new Star Wars, for example, they're still building the droids? There's the BB-8 ball droid, and R2-D2 is still a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's nice. Thought they might do a CGI version of 88 because it'd be easier to digitise it now and put it in, and you know, it's something I'd like to see. Unfortunately, now it's very hard to speak to the main people at Lucasfilm, and because I said I think a wonderful thing would be to do an IG-8 cutout and just put a shadow on a wall so that people see it and don't see it, but I think Oh, it's still about then.
An IG-88 Easter egg or a spin-off film. Have a whole film. Why stop at a shadow on a wall?
Yeah, that would be. I mean, it'd be quite a. It'd be a violent film. That would be the thing because it was built as a violent character.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a children's Disney Star Wars film.
No, it'd be built as a violent character. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to talk to anybody at Lucasfilm. Well, but if they're listening, if you're listening, do it. Yeah. Don't have to involve me with it, just do it.
You'd just be happy to see your character live on in the
happy to
the
see it there,
new films.
Yeah, do it cheaply as well.
Speak to Bill. You'll do your fencing at the same time.
Yeah, I'll give you a quote for that. That's not a problem. Mind you, that is 40-odd years ago now. I might not be up to it now, but we'll see.
You've still got it, Bill.
That's still point. Dig that hole, do that.
You can
still do it.
You
can direct it. Yeah, aim them the right way. Yeah.
Take that weed out. I've got some questions for you from subscribers. So this is from Julio Chow 16 for Bill, the robot builder. You don't mind being called the robot builder, do you?
No, I don't mind.
Did you keep one of the robots, or did you build one for yourself or friends from any of your films?
No.
No?
No to both. IG-88 ended up in a skip of scrap metal.
Really?
Yeah, which is where it was going to end up in the film anyway.
You allowed that to happen?
I didn't know about it, but anyway.
How do you feel now that you know?
Knowing what I know now, I'd have bought the scrap because it'd be worth a lot of money now, and it'd be nice to put it in a museum somewhere, and But it was very, very heavy. Once you put it down, you didn't want to move it again. So the answer is no. I didn't keep anything because at the time it was a job. It was just did it and play on other things.
Sad. Okay, got another one. Michael Shaw, 18. So first of all, how long did it take to film that iconic scene? But I mean, is that a question you could answer? Were you on set?
I'd have no idea. I wasn't on set with it.
Not even to sort of oversee IG-88?
No, I went out to have a look, but not when we were filming. It was not necessary for me to be there.
Okay, well, his second question, do you know of any other scenes involving IG-88 that never made it into the film?
No. Yeah, well, there is. When you go into the scavenger scene where they're going to put 3PO on the conveyor belt and crush him, if you look to the right-hand side of the door into the furnace, IG-88 is there, half of it, sat against the wall, painted grey.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's something else I didn't know about.
There we go. I've learned something, and maybe Michael Shaw has as well. Finally, Rick Berman McCallum, 20. Question for Bill Hargreaves. He spelt your name wrong, and he's addressed that himself.
Yes, there you are.
Is it strange to walk into a store and see merchandise that are based off your work?
No, fantastic. Yeah, it's lovely. Absolutely. People come up to get them signed, and it's really, really nice. You see older people that are almost capturing their youth again. Really lovely to see. Yeah, like I say, great compliment.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Jamie Stangram told me to do this because he's a ridiculous human being, which I've discovered in a matter of a few minutes.